Today is February 10th, 2023. These people haven't done much anything, but at night when I woke up, I really didn't wake up. I was still in half asleep, but just like the slightest, I might have, woke up, and they started to twitch the right side of my back side so much, usually they like to do it, and twitches, lot of twitches. They just started like continuous, as if somebody's continuously like tapping you all the time. And they just started doing that, and so actually it woke me up. I would have probably gone asleep, but no, they actually woke me up. And so and then here and there they kept twitching my legs, and so I even left leg and all that, so right leg and left leg, and they just started doing all that. And it took a while for me to go to sleep. And then in the morning, like when I woke up, I figured, oh, they were giving me dreams. You know how they give me all these induced dreams, induced virtual dreams, where it was very bizarre. Like, it's just about my family members and train, and I don't know, just some very bizarre, weird dreams. And then like I came out, and I noticed little bit like burning on the right cheek, very subtle burning, but I have no clue why they did. I just signed up my in-laws, for membership, and their senior membership, and that's it. And I just went to do laundry, and when I was placing clothes inside the washing machine, I don't know, they had to make issues about something, because see, they had immediate the spider, which is those military guys, the small spider immediately came out of washing machine, and it came towards me where I was standing. So I was standing here, and the machine is here, so the spider, it was a very small spider, it came and it stopped. It didn't come all the way near me, but it stopped. And at the same time, revving of the bike engine happened, or motorcycle, car, whatever, the car vehicle engine. So they wanted to make issue about something, but like I said, many times when they try to synchronize all these events, like I said, my house was absolute bug house when they used to give me weird insect activities, where no matter where I go, be it in living room, kitchen, dining room, office room, bedroom, bathroom, closet, wherever I go, exactly in my way, there used to be these insects. And then Billy Crone said, Pastor Billy Crone, that yeah, in witchcraft they use all these insect activities, it's normal. So yeah, they tell these entities to put insects here, to put insects there. And so this is how, again, because I've been talking about these insects lately in my videos, so now they want to put, just the way they had stopped giving me cuts, but just because I started saying about how they used to give me cuts, in 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, all these years they gave me cuts. So now I guess they wanted to give me cuts. So here they started giving me cuts here on my thumb, and then here. You see that cut right there, and my ring finger. So yeah, this is what they do. I don't know, they wanted to make issue. I guess they made issue, and a lot of time, like I said, they fail, because they really fail to see. Now they started to give me electric shock on the right side of the brain, as I'm saying, because obviously they had to make some issue with the spider thing and the revving of the engine. Now I don't know what exact issue they wanted to make in the because I was just putting all the clothes inside. So obvious, like I said, they wanted to make issue about that cloth, whatever the cloth I was putting inside the washing machine. And so they immediately had spider come out, and at the same time, so they synchronized. So they already told their Freemasonic gang stalker that, oh, be ready, I'm gonna have this spider come out, and at the same time you have to go and rev up the engine right in this the bridge that I've been showing for in so many of my videos. And now they started to give me electric shock. So see, this is not random, electric shock on the right side of the brain. So they wanted to make some issue about something there. See, they are giving me continuous electric shock on the right side of the brain. They are not stopping. Okay, so obviously they wanted to make some issue, and it's just a normal regular laundry day. I mean, what, I've been doing it for past 12 years, and now these people want to make issue about something there. I don't know what. Like I said, they sometimes, many times they fail to give me these messages that they try to convey. But yeah, I was also thinking about the basket. Yeah, the purple basket that I had, it was sturdy basket that they broke it. Like I said, they have broken so many things in my house. Like, they started with my hairband, the hairband that I wear, it's plastic band. So yeah, this is the basket I'm talking about. So you see how sturdy this basket is, and this is all one, like it's not and you see how pliable it is. It cannot break. See how pliable it is. So what they did was, right here, my father-in-law, he had to fix this. This basket and even this basket. See, look how see, although he fixed it, see how this came off. Same thing they did with this basket. So this was such a big basket, and it was very convenient for me to take out the clothes in this basket. But what happened was, I was holding I brought out the clothes from the dryer and I placed it on the floor. So imagine, the basket was little heavy, but I showed you how sturdy and pliable it is. It cannot break like that from the handle. And I had placed it here on the floor, and I was seated right here, and I was just folding clothes. And then when I went to, so the handle was not broken, but then when I went to lift the basket, I noticed that, the handle is broken. So I immediately understood they broke it, because this is exactly how they had broken this hairband, the other hairband, right from the middle, the center one. And see what happens if any plastic thing breaks. It makes a noise. You try to break the hairband. See, it will make a noise. It will make a sound, and it won't be a perfect a cut like this, the laser sharp cut. No, it can never be a laser sharp cut. The hairband had a laser sharp cut, and so even in this basket, laser sharp cut, and it's just not possible. So I knew that these people, via their, I don't know, directed energy weapons or witchcraft, they did it. So then I have to think, because see, when I brought the basket, the handle wasn't coming up, because if you lift it, the handle will tilt, because you saw, I showed you how pliable it is, but it wasn't tilting. So when I placed the basket on floor, it was all right. So how can it break? Unless and until some force did it from outside. So either it's directed energy weapons or it's witchcraft. Then so I and when I empty the basket, I sometimes used to just leave it by my door in my bedroom, and sometimes I used to bring it out. But I think 2-3 times it happened that my father-in-law, I had to tell my father-in-law, oh, there's a basket right in my near the door, just take it, it's okay. Because I'm most of the time when they were here, I was all the time in the kitchen, so I didn't have much time to do much around. So if he wants to take out the clothes, I just tell him the basket is there. So either they wanted to make issue, but why you're leaving basket in your inside your room, and then just by the door, it's like just by the door I would leave it. Or it could be that, I'm just saying, because you know how they do slavery programming of mine, right? Or it could be that my habit was, how once the washing is done, I used to wipe down the dryers, handles, the buttons, even the washing, the doors, where we touch, where we open the door, that entire thing, I used to wipe it down with the disinfectant. I used to wash my hands and then take out all the clothes from washer and place it in the dryer. Now they are giving me twitch on the left side of the leg. Oh yeah, that's correct. That is how you should do it. Okay, because see, like I said, they have programmed me about the hygiene thing. Even if I used to touch somewhere without washing my hands, they used to mess up my alarm, and they used to have police cops come to my house. That much programming and street theater they used to play with cops and these security alarm in my house. Or they would make issue, like I said, in the COVID times when I went to this grocery store. Oh, now they are giving me again another twitch. Yes, correct, we did all that, we messed up your security alarm. And that's exactly what ex-FBI agent Gerald Sosby has written on his website about my targeting, that yes, we do mess up with the security alarm of the target. Okay, he has said it. So he's even confirming what I'm saying, and this is the second confirmation of the twitch that they gave me on the leg right now on the left side means correct. I was just returning the medicine that I had gotten because we didn't need it. So to make that issue, you cannot return it. There are so many, probably they want to make about, there are so many germs and COVID and all kind of bacteria and viruses on that. So you cannot return it. So they had the cop car right in the parking lot, and then because I know they're targeting, and I know the cop car was placed on purpose, so I did not go there, and I went to some other store. And then after 2 hours when I returned, the cop car wasn't in that spot, but not in the parking space, where this parking space are, but the cop car, they parked parallel to the glass door, and there's no door, but there's a glass wall, I would say glass wall. It had parked parallel, and the door was here. So the cop car is here, the cop went like this and entered the door, and I had parked my car here, so I was entering the door. So he just entered right before me, and he came out right when I was coming out. So I was coming out from here, and he came out because there is some security room here or something, right? And so he came out and he went like this. So all this was synchronized for me going in and me coming out, only that period of time. So this is what they wanted to show. Oh yeah, we had this call. Oh, how dare you return it because it's filled with germs, Well, then it's COVID time. Your associate should know to place that medicine, wipe it down and then place it on the shelf. However, when I went recently, these associates, okay, they were handling the broom. They have broom right near the cash register, so they will sweep the floor, okay, and with the same hands, without sanitizing, they will start doing the touching the products, vegetables and everything. They'll start touching, and they'll start doing the cash register, like scanning the codes and everything, and on the belt. So there they don't have these street theater for those people. Now I'll send the cop cars. Oh, look, you touched the broom and you did not even disinfect your hand. You did not even wash your hands, and then you touched all the vegetables. And so many customers gonna eat that vegetable now. Well, it's up to the customers to wash the vegetables. It's up to the customers to disinfect the outside of the any box, containers, whatever they bring home. It's up to them. And of course, associate should have at least used the disinfectant before starting to touch my products, which he did. So there they will not do any programming, like I said, right? They will not do any torture and all that. But here, because see, my father-in-law, he never used to wash his hands when he used to touch, say, the trash can. He will bring the trash can from outside and place here, and then he will come inside. He will not even wash his hands with soap. So now they want to make issue about that. And even I used to, so if I come, from here I go right to, and I come inside, then I wipe down all this with disinfectant. There's the back, outside of it, and there's another door. I'll wipe all that down with disinfectant, and then I will again wash my hands with soap. So because he did not do it, so once I was very busy in the kitchen, so I think probably next day or something like that, when I went to throw the garbage out, they wanted to make issue about me not wiping after he came inside, not wiping this area because I do it. So you see how and this is exactly what on Quora, the people were saying that these devils, they hone into my empathy or my goodness, that I am. So they see what I'm doing in my life, and they will the good thing that I'm doing in my life, and now they want to hone into that goodness of mine, and they want to make issue about my goodness. Like I said, the brown eggs I was bringing, it was my goodness. Now they want to hone into my goodness and make issue about it. And so they started making issue about white eggs and trying to show me that, oh, see, look, we are telling you to eat the brown eggs, and you see, we are the gods. See, we are trying to tell you to eat good. No, it's not them. They actually messed up our social life. So it's obvious that now a lot of the other, we would be hanging out, doing lot of other stuff. We would be socially active, physically active, but all these was taken away. And so now our entertainment system is like TV or iPad, and this is how our life becomes very slack and very sluggish, and so all physical ailments are going to come in once all that happens, no matter how much healthy you're gonna eat, because just to sit around and not have this kind of physical or social activity for your mental and physical well-being, just because these people did it, it's not right. It's they themselves are the criminals. Now my father-in-law, he didn't wipe in. So when I was wiping the door the next day, the so solid raving of the bike. And yesterday, the 42 minutes video that I uploaded, I showed you how the guy was just raving and raving for that one towel thing. Okay, that your face towel got stained. The guy was right here in this on this bridge. We have a bridge here right there. So the guy was right there, and he was just going on raving so hard, so loud, that my heartbeat started to thump. My heart started to thump a lot, and I was shaking. And to counter that thing, I had to start doing this to counter his continuous loud raving. Because see, if somebody's just raving and going, that's a different thing. But he was just there to continuously loudly rave. And see, because my hands are so dirty that I do not rush to get my phone and start videotaping it. And probably I wouldn't have that much time either, because he's here probably to do it for like, I don't know, few seconds. But yeah, that day was so loud. They wanted to make so much issue about that. But they did not tell my father-in-law. You see, they had to tell me because I am the target. Okay, so you see, superinterrogation is going on. And at the same time, the mental torture is going on because I'm the target. So to continuously make me feel guilty about what I do, this is my habit. Okay, so they hone into my habits, my good habits, and they make issue about my good habits. Because see, if I don't follow that, like I said, if I don't follow a path, like how they made issue about my rectum or my me going to the loo beforehand, right? Because that is not my sequence. But it's like, that is not what I do. I always get up, I have my breakfast, then I go to loo and shower. That is what I do. Now, I've seen so many people who do not follow this, right? They have their own weird timings. They go whatever in the evening or whatever, I don't know, at weird timings, right? But mine is a fixed schedule. So, oh, you are not following your schedule, so now we're going to make issue about your going to the loo. So we'll have your pressure wash guy say to you that, oh, we are trying to fix holes, and so now we'll try to continuously give you shooting pain in your rectum for that particular day. Okay, that's what they did. This is how they do street theater, improbable synchronizations, as CIA Robert Duncan guy says, and they do superinterrogation, as Dr. Richard Boylan says, about the Delta Force and NSA when they do Operation Stargazer. Then, so for the basket that I showed you upstairs, the second basket that was okay, that was normal, there was no cuts. What happened was I handed the basket to my father-in-law, and then my father-in-law said, oh, while I'm fixing that basket, Mansi, you can you can use that basket. Like, okay. I'm like, we both can use the basket. It's not like I have to use it. We both can share. So I think when the moment he said that I can use the basket, and then immediately he was holding the basket. When I handed him the basket, there was no cut. He took the basket inside the laundry room, there was nothing. And then the moment he said it that, oh, you use the basket, that is exactly when the cut was given. And my father-in-law said, oh, this handle has a cut. And I knew immediately. So basically, they didn't want me to use that basket. So the other reason could be, now they're giving me twitch on the left side of the leg. Yeah, you don't use, because he was using and he was touching with his, because see, he might have placed the clothes inside the washing machine, he might not have washed his hands, and probably with that same basket he's touching the doors, and then he's taking out the clothes and he's placing it in dryer, and then from there he's placing in the basket. But you see the contamination, what I'm talking about. So these people probably is also honing into that. So there were two reasons for them to cut the basket, because it's not normal. That thing can never have a cut. Okay, so they messed up the basket, two of our baskets, laundry baskets. And so every time I have to now go to the dryer and I have to remove the clothes, and so many times it happens that the smaller, like say socks or these face towels or something small, even sometimes t-shirt or something will fall down on the floor, and then I'll have to again place in the for the laundry. So many times, because of these people, our freshly laundered clothes will fall down on the floor, and then I'll have to. So all these are the small physical and mental torture troubles that these people give. And I'm telling that no, the cuts is not normal. Just like the hairband they made there to make issue about the hairband. Oh, you don't play with the hairband with your hubby. That's all they wanted to say. And they just gave a cut. I was wearing the hairband, okay, exactly, just the two pieces just came in my hand. It's not possible. You take a plastic, and if you're wearing it, nothing has happened, the two pieces cannot come in your hand. You have to like break it, and it will make a noise, and it won't be a perfect cut. It can never be a perfect laser sharp cut. It will be somehow like, ring like this or something like that. It won't be a straight cut. Who are these people fooling? So yeah, it was like I said, and so many, even the corning, there was a corning plate. You bang the corning plate even on granite or some stone on the floor, it will not even have a crack on it. But that particular day when I was having my evening snack, they wanted to make issue, no, you don't eat this snack or whatever, they wanted to make issue. So the corning plate is like a deep, it's a little deep dish kind of, okay, so it's I would say deep dish. So the round circular part they totally cut out, and the rim part was totally separated, and this was inside my inside the cupboard, where I put some plates, the corningware plates and bowls and everything. So it was inside, and I took it out from the dishwasher. It was all good. I placed it on, and it was on top. It wasn't like it was on some bottom or somewhere. No, it was on the top, very top. And when I went to take it out, there was just two different pieces. It's just not possible. You are telling now directed energy weapon is going inside my closet, and they are able to do it. It's not directed energy weapons. That's witchcraft. That's pure witchcraft. So they just tell their entities to do whatever. Oh, give cuts here, give cuts there, mess this up, because now there's a lot of contamination going on. Or she's placing it in the near the, and not all the time I wasn't placing near the door. Many times I used to bring it out here in living room for us to share. But sometimes I would just forget or something, and he would I would leave it there, and it's not a big thing. I mean, he can go and get the basket. Like I said, they wanted to make issue at something, so they made it twice. So the handle that was broken on the first basket, the very second or third day, they immediately gave a cut on the second basket. So I knew that all these are synchronizations going on. If they don't want me to use that particular basket, okay, because he's touching the basket with all his kind of hands and he's not, but you are doing it, so now you don't use that basket. Same thing they did when I went to wash their bathroom. I have this brush that needs a recharge, like the battery needs to be charged, and it was completely charged. It was a green light on it. Green light means it's completely charged and it should go for at least 2 hours at least. Immediately I just took it out from the charger. I went up to clean their bathroom and the battery is drained. How is that possible? It's just not possible. And then of course I've used it few times here in for my bathroom, then it worked. But obviously the way they drain out my right earplugs or earbuds battery, I told you within 2 hours, sometimes it's not even 2 hours, it's less than an hour, and they will drain out my right side of the battery. But they do it at a particular time. Like I said, even yesterday when I went to serve that lentil and rice that I had cooked, they drained out the right side of the battery of that earbud. And so they wanted to make, why you're cooking this? And they started the raving of the engine and all that was going on yesterday. So they drained out the right side of the earbuds, okay, battery. That is exactly what they did with the blowing. When I took the blower and I was blowing the leaves and pine needles from my patio, I was just thinking of the lights that they blew out in my garage. There are 4 tube lights. Immediately they blew it off. And I knew that they did it because I just turned it on and my hubby came in and turned it off. But now it wasn't off. But they're totally blown out. And that is what they've been doing, bursting out bulbs and everything in my house for synchronization and superinterrogation purpose. And so that happened in the morning or the day before, and then I was just at the thought, I was just thinking about it while I was blowing my patio. Just at that thought, they actually drained out the battery of the blower. And so I had to go back to my garage where the charger is, and I placed the battery inside, and there was 2 charge on it, like from the 5 charges. I saw there was 2 charge already, so it should at least go for, I don't know, at least half an hour, 1 hour on that 2 charge. But this, I just started, it was like 2 minutes and the battery died out. So then again I immediately removed from the charger, I came back up, and then it worked. So this is what they do. At a thought, they will immediately act on it. These devils, negative entities, devils, CIA, FBI, military, all these people. See, you see those are the on one there are 2 tube lights, and the two tube lights over there, they bursted out immediately, both of them. And even the smaller one, there are 2 light bulbs here, so they burst out the light bulb from my side where I parked. That is my car, so they burst out the bulb from my side of anything from the, even in my closet, they burst out the light bulbs from my side of the closet. Even in the dining room where I sit, that's where they burst out the light bulbs on both the dining areas, okay? Because they wanted to tell me, you're not wearing your bra, then you don't sit here, because people can see. But there are no people, there is no street visible, in the morning. Then they say, you are cooking this, so we don't want you to cook this, so now we'll burst out the light bulb exactly above where your hubby is sitting. Okay, this is what they've been doing it. And I'm telling you, it's not normal for any it's not normal for any house to have these kind of light bulbs that to LED light bulbs that should last at least for 10 years. All these new light bulbs, I mean, my hubby, he just had installed it, brand new. He just installed, and immediately they blew it off because my mother-in-law had cooked something that they didn't want. That, see, it's not even turning on, so obviously they blew it away because I turned it on. I turned the light on, and then I was in the kitchen, so, and I turned it on like this. I did not even touch this side of my because I was still in the kitchen. So usually I try to use knuckles, you know, to turn on, or even to tap something on iPad or anything. I try to use knuckles, that way I'm not touching this side of my hands, you know. And I was almost done there, but my hubby just turned it off, and that's it. He's like, oh, now it's not working. You know, it blew away. I'm like, how is that possible? So obviously these people have been messing, and all this BS started right after 2014, when 14-15, when they started my severe gang stalking, weird insect activities in my house, cuts on my face, on my neck, on my hands, purplish mark on my body, removal of eyelash, bursting of light bulbs, cutting off of all these things in my house, and all these raving and ambulance sirens and fireworks, and all these BS started right when I uploaded Jiral Sosby ex-FBI agent's video on YouTube. That is exactly when entire this noise harassment campaign started. For these little things that these people continuously, so this is continuous mental and physical torture that they have been giving for dictation and slavery purpose. Oh, you don't do this, you don't. So they hone into, oh, now they are giving me twitch on the left side, that yeah, we are trying to make you a slave, we are trying to dictate you, you have to be under control, because we are the Illuminati and Satanist people who come up with this just recent that Grammy Award show that they did, where they showed the Satanist Luciferian worship in that Grammy Awards. And now so many YouTubers are just exposing their Illuminati and CIA and all these, because CIA, Illuminati, Hollywood, they are all one and the same, right? FBI, NSA, they are all one and the same. So they were exposing this Satanist agenda for Lucifer, that how they are worshipping Lucifer, and then at the end they also show hellfire, so they're gonna get burned at the end anyways, in that same very hell and in same very fire, you know. So whatever they are doing it to me, it's gonna come back to them at the end of the day. You know, that's how their karma works, right? They believe a lot in the karma apparently, and so as above and so below. So it's they're gonna get burnt and cuts and zaps, and they're gonna get everything, you know. It's just a matter of time, but they will get it.